morning's Business Insights, searching for love and the perfect relationship in your professional life. We're talking career happiness, how to define it, how to own and hold on to it. Local career expert Julie Balke joins U.S. Bank Business Watch's Kelly Leon, who has the perfect career, to talk about that search for the perfect career. Kelly and Julie.
Thank you, Brian. I do have the perfect career.
You do?
I love what I do. But Julie, is this career happiness, is it a fallacy? Is it something that we can actually achieve?
It is something we can achieve, but first you have to know what it is. I think it's safe to say we all want to be happy at work and in our careers, but what that looks like is different for you, is different for me, and everybody else in the room. And so you have to know what that looks like for you before you can ever hope to find it.
Is that the first step? Because I wonder if some people really believe, I mean, who wants to work is sort of this
right.
is the attitude that's
yeah.
So how can I be happy?
Yeah, and that, you're right. That is sort of a misunderstanding that people have, is because it's work, I'm not supposed to enjoy it. Well, I also think you're not supposed to hate it. And so, you know, we spend so much of our time at work. Why not find something that if we don't love, at least we enjoy well enough that we're not every Sunday night hoping we get the flu so we don't have to show up on Monday.
So give us some tips for how to do that, especially with all the college grads coming out right now that are thinking, you know, I went to school for this and this is what I'm doing.
Yeah. A lot of times they come out and think, you know what, because of the economy, I just want a job. And of course, I get that, but here's the pieces of career happiness. Doing what you love or what you like, plus what you're good at, hopefully great at, plus something you can get paid to do and that there's a demand for in the market, in a place and in a way that you can be successful. And that gets to things like leadership and culture and what's on your desk and, you know, your commute and all that sort of stuff. And the problem is all four of those pieces really have to be in place to be career happy. And the answer to that question, the answer to that equation is different for each of us. You have to be very clear on what those things are for you.
Yeah, which is hard to define, especially at that young age when you're getting out of college. And, you know, you say what you like to do. Well, you know, maybe I like to play video games. I like to lay on the couch and watch TV. So how do you, you know, find that?
And a lot of times you're right. Kids coming out of school think, well, I haven't had any jobs yet, or all my jobs have been like lifeguard and those sort of things. In everything that you've done, whether it's activities, sports, even your projects you worked on at school, any sort of summer jobs, there are clues to what you like to do and what you're good at. And so you have to be good at looking back and saying, here's what people came to me for, here's what I got excited about, here's what I know I did really well, and go toward that stuff.
So it's not so much the job of what you're doing, it's almost like what you feel when you're doing it. This is something I felt successful at. And so how do we help people find this? Tell us about your website, where people can go for some advice.
Well, we've got a lot of information on career happiness at thebalkegroup.com, and whether it's tips and ideas on how to build those relationships that you need, or how to find that first job, it's all there. We really want to kind of be an inspiration for people to really have the courage to reach out and go for what's going to make them happy at work.
So thebalkegroup.com, B-A-U-K-E.
Yes.
So check it out, Brian, if you're unhappy in your career.